Hi, welcome back. I want to thank you all for your patience this week on videos. I'm a little bit behind. If you know why, then you know why. And I thought this would be very easy for me to move back into my work week. I've been very excited to film this video, which is strange because it is a tag style video, and I'm sure you've already watched a ton of these videos from your favorite YouTubers. But it was started by EmilyNoel83, which, by the way, we still respect OG beauty YouTubers here on my channel, and Emily is the epitome of that. She still cranks out quality content. She is not problematic, not dramatic in the slightest, has 3 kids, and still posts probably more videos in a week than I do. So shout out to Emily. I have always admired her. I would say I've been watching her for close to 10 years now. I don't even know how long I've been making videos. But generally, I don't watch tag videos. I think they're really boring, but she created this one, and I have not been able to stop watching it, especially from my favorite creators. And it is basically, if you had $1,000 extra bucks laying around to blow on a Sephora haul, what would you pick? And so I basically got on my app and just added everything to my cart, and I thought it would take me a long time, and I think I had $1,000 racked up in a matter of like 5 minutes. So I'm going to take you through those things that I picked, and I'm just going to talk about why I'm interested in these products. You can tell me if you have tried them, and we're just going to have a nice casual time here on the Shelby Corner. I'm going to start this out very weird. I had 5 or 6 powder foundations already in my cart because I'm planning on doing a video where I review or try a new powder foundation every day for a week and then give you feedback on some of these powders. There are several powder foundations that have been released within the past few years that I haven't really tried, and I know a lot of you come to my channel for powder foundation style reviews, so I thought I would kind of get caught up and start reviewing some more powders. And so one of the first ones that caught my eye immediately, and I know I'm going to probably pick up pretty soon, is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Custom Finish Powder. So I have the Shiseido Self-Refreshing Liquid Foundation, and I really enjoy that if I want a little bit more coverage with my look. It looks very natural, very healthy, but does give a good amount of coverage. So I'm really interested to see if the powder gives that same kind of natural medium coverage look. What's funny is this, my friend Allie Glines, she had this in her video, and we often have similar interests in products. Anyways, my dogs just went nuts. We often have similar interests in products, and so this was one she was also interested in. Shiseido, they make really pretty products just alone with the packaging. So I don't know, I've just been very intrigued by this one. Another powder foundation I get asked about a lot, especially if I've tried it, considering I really do like this brand so much, is the Mercier Smooth Finish Powder Foundation. And I have not tried this powder foundation. I've never owned it. I don't think I've ever swatched it at Sephora. But I get so many comments, and so it seems to me a lot of you all that watch my channel use this as a powder foundation, and I am a big fan of Mercier, so I feel like it could be a winner. So that's one I'm definitely planning on reviewing soon in the future, and we'll see how it goes. The Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Matte Powder Foundation. Now, I have to say, you know, I really dogged on Estee Lauder Double Wear for a long time before I actually tried it. And if you use it in a really sheer way, even mixing it with a moisturizer, it's a very good foundation. You can definitely go over the top with it coverage-wise, but I'm interested to see if the powder provides a lot of coverage as well, and if you can kind of manipulate it to maybe like a sheer to full coverage. And ultimately, what I look for in a good powder foundation is the longevity and also how it sits on top of my skin. There are several powder foundations that are a no-go for me because I just don't find that they sit well on top of my skin. So this is one that has a longevity claim to it and a coverage claim. I'm always iffy when powder foundations have matte in the claim because I do generally prefer such a luminous finish, but you know, you can offset a matte product with a nice glowy highlighter, a nice glowy base. So very, very interested in this one as well. I know the Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Baked Powder Foundation is one that Alyssa Ashley has talked about for years. And I can't tell you how many times I have been in Sephora and I've put it in my cart, and then for some reason I've just ended up not getting it. So that's definitely one I plan on trying soon. If you have tried it, let me know your thoughts. I'm hesitant to think that it can actually be used as a powder foundation as far as coverage goes, because I always kind of see Alyssa use it as more of a setting powder, but it says it's powder foundation. So we'll be checking on that and we'll report back. Moving down the line here, we have a very bougie product, and it is new and it has my name written all over it, and it's also a product that's going to cost you an arm and a leg. So why not throw it in on this? If I had some extra cash to blow on it, I probably would. And it's the La Mer Radiant Skin Tint SPF 30. It says it is a sheer lightweight veil of color that delivers visible radiance and a more even, healthy skin tone. Now, I own the La Mer Soft Fluid Foundation. It is a lovely foundation. I personally would never go out and repurchase it again because I can think of several things in my collection that I wear way more than it. And also, I can't get down with the smell. The scent in the foundation makes me nauseous. So that's that. And I would assume that this tinted moisturizer probably has the same scent because it's like their skincare miracle broth smell. If you know, you know. This is new. It already has 6 reviews and only 3 stars, which 5 people gave it 5 stars and 2 people gave it 1 star. So it's just like, if I had the extra money to splurge on it, I would. Will I be going out and running to purchase this immediately? Definitely not. There could be a high chance that I will never purchase this, but it does look intriguing. I just feel as if cosmetic brands are getting just a little out of hand, just a little too high with the pricing, and it's gonna have to stop. This is actually the lip product I'm wearing right now, but in a different color. I'm wearing the new Fenty Beauty Sheer Slip Shine lipstick. I'm wearing the shade Tang Thing. I purchased a lot of these, like way more than I would normally purchase on a regular, product launch. I think I purchased 5, and there were 2 that I wanted to get, but I was like, I'm just gonna hold off. I'm purchasing 5, like that's enough. And now I kind of regret not getting this one. And it's just the clear shimmery one called Quartz Candy. I saw some people on Instagram using it, and I was like, 6 wouldn't have hurt, like you already had 5. 6, should have just done it. However, I have already duped these. These can very easily be duped at the drugstore. I'm just not sure if there is a color in this Quartz Candy that I could get at the drugstore. You know what I mean? So, just like a FOMO moment. It looks very pretty. Could end up with it, may not. Oh yeah, another powder that I would definitely get. This is one I've tried before. I've actually tried multiple times in the past, but I have been told I was picking up the wrong color for my skin tone, and that's why it didn't work. And it's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. So if you know, you know. I have tried this powder on my channel several times. Both times I used the shade 2 medium. And a lot of people said the reason that I just didn't like it on my skin, or I felt it looked wrong, is because I should have went with the fair shade, which I do agree with, like now looking back. I'm just wondering if it's gonna change my opinion on the formula. Because for me, I always just felt that it took away from a lot of the glow that I love in her Light Wonder foundation. It just didn't seem like the powder was compatible with the foundation that I was using, and almost just overpowered my skin. So that's the thought that I had on it while using that powder. But I have been tempted to purchase the lighter shade just to see if it makes a difference, because I have some of you all that comment and you swear by this powder. It's your favorite. I just want to make it work. The Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation. I have been loving the Dior Forever Skin Correcting Concealer, and yes, I'm still riding on my sample. Like, I've had this for so many months, and I use it at least like 3, maybe even 4 times a week. Love this formula, so I'm interested to see if the Forever Skin Glow Foundation would be something that I'm interested in. The only Dior foundation I've ever tried in the past is actually, I have it sitting right here, the Dior Face and Body. This one looks beautiful on me when I put it on immediately, but it doesn't wear the best on my skin throughout the day. So that's why I don't often use it. I also don't have the correct shade. I have 2 colors that I have to mix, and that could also be an issue. I'm just intrigued by the Forever Skin formula because I like the concealer so much. Okay, so I think I actually have a couple more Dior products. That's one brand when I go in, I just seem to always gravitate towards, even though I don't love the fragrance in the products. I'm just so intrigued by the color combos and the products in general. I always see him Dash use Dior products and his models look amazeballs. So I'm just always tempted to try the products. And you know, they've got me hooked when I have an eyeshadow palette on here. I have not purchased an eyeshadow palette in probably going on 2 years now. Like, that's how often I use cream eyeshadows. I don't F around with eyeshadow palettes that often. But this one from Dior, every time I see it in the store, I want to get it. And it's the Backstage eyeshadow palette. It's the Cool Neutrals version. And it's just like this perfect cascade of mauve, kind of dusty purple, plum tones, and I love it. It looks gorgeous. I think it would be a palette that I would use pretty often. It's sold out right now, but it's always one that I've had my eye on, and I just think the color combos are gorgeous. There's also the Warm Neutrals palette, which is pretty. Like, you can't go wrong with a good warm neutral palette. We all have 30 of them in our stash, but it's not gonna hurt to add one more, you know? The second Dior product, or I guess the third, is the Dior Lip Glow in the shade Rosewood. I have the lip glow, the original lip glow, and then I had, no, I think it was the lip maximizer that I had. I think I just have one lip glow, the little lip balm sticks, you know what I'm talking about. I have the original one. I don't wear it often because it just turns hot pink on me. And the shade Rosewood looks more like rosy, muted nude. However, I have refrained from purchasing it. Number one, because half the time it's sold out. Number two, I've had some comments from you all in videos who own the Rosewood shade, and you also say that it still kind of turns your lips like a bright pink. So I've been a little iffy to purchase it. It's a $34 lip balm. I do like the lip glow formula. They're very hydrating and moisturizing. I just wish the colors were not that like pH balance changing formula. You know what I mean? Like, if they were just natural lip colors that stay the same color when you put them on, I could probably get down with it more, but I've still always been intrigued by this. Was just a little set. I was going through my favorite section of brows on Sephora are the like value set section, because you just get way more for your money, or if you're like me, you just have the opportunity to try things regardless of if it's a better deal to buy the full size. Sometimes I just want to try things, you know, I want to see if it's worth it. And then half the time, even if I like it, I probably end up finding something in my collection that's super similar to it. So I was on that section and I saw this Tower 28 Magic Hour Chill Lip and Cheek Balm Gloss Duo set. And it comes with their clear lip gloss. I have one of their lip glosses. It's the clear one that has glitter in it though. This one's just the completely clear one. And then I think it's like cream blush. Yeah, the Tinted Balm and Magic Hour. Maybe you can use it on your lips too. But a lot of you all have recommended this. A lot of you all have said, will you try this? Will you review this? I haven't, because I just have so many cream blushes. At this point, the cream blush stash is really going strong. And so I haven't picked it up for that reason. but it does look very pretty. It's kind of like this apricot peach tone. And I would assume, I think you can use it on your lips. Yeah, it says you can use on your cheeks and your lips. So yeah, this just looks like a fun little set that I would just throw in my bag, give these products a shot. I love the Tower 28 packaging. It's so sleek and cool. I've only tried a couple of their products and I'm not 100% sold yet, but it just seems like so many of you all rave about that particular blush. We have another eyeshadow palette moment here. Yes, I know, who am I? This is one I just keep getting comments from you all to try. And the reason I haven't purchased it is because I did say, you know, I've been saying for 2 years now, I'm really backing off of purchasing just pressed eyeshadow palettes in general. And this technically is an eyeshadow palette. The formula seems very interesting though. And it's the Roen Beauty eyeshadow palettes. The shade that I really like is the 1111 shade. And it's kind of, again, kind of like a cool dusty pink palette. It does look very cool. I have seen mixed reviews, especially from people in the comment section saying it's really not worth it for the price because the shadow formula isn't as versatile as buying a palette with, let's say, matte shades in it, because all of the shades, to my knowledge, are like metallic or shimmery. So basically it's a $42 eyeshadow palette for 4 shades. And that's really it. That's the only reason I haven't purchased it, is because it doesn't seem like it might be versatile enough for me. But I do agree, the shadows look gorgeous. Sol de Janeiro came out with this was around the time they did the last Sephora sale. They came out with a new scent in their products, and it's the Coco Cabana, like coconut scented products. I wanted a little trial set to, you know, test out the scent to see if I liked it, and it sold out, so I never picked it up, but I've heard it's amazing. So I have the body cream, and also I think I put the body wash on here. Yeah, the moisturizing body cream cleanser. So just something I'm interested in because I love coconut, especially for the summertime. It's just like one of my all-time favorite, not only scents to wear, but anything coconut like flavored, coconut coffee, coconut ice cream. There's, Jenny's makes the best cold brew coconut cream ice cream. It is phenomenal. It's my favorite Jenny's ice cream. And so I'm a coconut fan. So I started getting a little freaky with the body products, and again added another shower gel and body lotion, and it's the Fresh Hesperides Grapefruit body lotion and shower gel. I have purchased that fragrance from them for myself and my mother in the past, and we love it. I think that's isn't that how you say it? Hesperides? Anyways, every time I go into Sephora, I see this and I'm like, do I really need to get bougie with my shower gel and body lotion? And really, no, nobody, it's not an essential. I personally use my husband's body wash. I also use my husband's cologne, but I buy them because I like them as well. So, you know, I'm fine with sticking with that. This would definitely be just an out there splurge for me to purchase both the body lotion and the shower gel, but that's what this tag is for, baby. This was really not something I was interested in until I started seeing a lot of positive feedback from other YouTubers that I watch, and it's the NuFace facial toning device. I don't know how it works. You basically roll it on your face and it's supposed to make your face look slimmer. Does it sound like a gimmick? Yes, but again, I've said it in the past. I do fall for a good gimmick here and there. And I'll be honest, I have seen some positive, like, before and afters. I don't think they were photoshopped, but anything's possible, you know? Basically, it's a $200 face slimmer. And you know what? If it works, I'd pay $200 for that because I'm afraid of needles. Like, never had Botox, fillers, anything like that because I am terrified of needles. I'm terrified of just the thought of them being underneath my skin. It has nothing to do with, like, you know, it pricking or like pinching, you know, the stinging feel. It's just the thought that it's underneath my skin. I'm going on a rampage here, but this just seems like, you know, It's a splurge product for sure. And so it's going in here. It's going in the cart. Okay, last but not least, we have the Kiehls Creme de Corps Soy Milk and Honey Body Polish. Every time I try to buy this, it sells out. Like, this was one of my top things that I wanted during the Sephora sale, and it was sold out a few days before. They restocked it, and then immediately when the sale started, it was gone again. So I don't know why I've had this fascination. Soy milk and honey just sounds good to me. It sounds very pleasant. Like, I would love to use that in the shower. But I need a good shower scrub. Like, they just make you feel luxurious, you know? And I know I could just go whip up some brown sugar with coconut oil in my bathroom, but the thought of me with an oversized t-shirt and no bra on making my own sugar scrub just doesn't sound as appealing as soy milk and honey made by Kiehls, you know what I mean? So okay, those were my picks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm not on board with tag videos, but I just felt like this was fun. It's fun for you to just imagine, like, oh, you know, if I literally had no control. If I had no control, I would buy all of these things. My dogs eat very expensive dog food, and you know, your children come first. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know for sure if you've tried any of these products. Also, let me know what some of your picks would be for your $1,000 bougie Sephora splurge, because we'd all would like to know. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.